Hello everyone. You might note that with the new GoPro 9 we get different batteries now. So the old GoPro 8 batteries will no longer fit. Well, I'm going to show you something interesting about them. Anyway, so we get the bigger batteries, and that also means that the dual charger of the GoPro 8 will not work with the new batteries as they are too big to fit inside. So we need to buy yet another dual battery charger. So let's check this out quickly. And of course we get an extra battery with it, because that's the kit, and we get basic instructions and a safety manual. And the new charger, it's more compact, and I like that. On the older one, the battery sits all the way inside. They are kind of protected, but this takes a lot of space in your bag, so now it's a lot lesser and the batteries stick out. I like the idea because in my bag now it takes less space, and I can also dual charge like I did with the old one. So we also get a USB Type-C cable and the extra battery. And now let's check some charging facts. So I'm going to use a power bank. I have a quick charge port here, and I'm going to put a battery inside my GoPro here. Okay, and I'm going to use this charge detector, and let's see what happens. So it's charging with 0.4 amps. Let's see, is this battery almost full or not, because that matters a lot. So the battery is only at it's very low, so now it's drawing the maximum amount of charge current possible, and you can see that it has went up to 1.49 amps, so 1 amp and a half, which is decent because the battery is 1.7 amp. It means that should be a bit over an hour for a full charge in your camera from 0 to full. Alright, and now let's see if we use this charger with one battery from the same power bank, and let's see what happens. So this battery is full already, so I'm going to use the one that is empty from my camera. Alright, let's see what happens. So it's just pulling 0.45 for now, and let's wait a bit to see if the speed will go up or not. So this is actually slow charging the battery, and if I add another one, the current draw is the same. So charging two batteries at once will take twice the time that it needs to charge one battery, because this current goes now in both batteries, so it's double the capacity at the same current. So not very smart. Let's try a normal port, not the quick charge port. So on this normal port, it's the same thing again, so it's just pulling 0.5 amps approximately, so it's not very great. So your GoPro will charge a lot more faster if you have a fast charge power bank. The good stuff is that with this charger you can actually charge the GoPro 8 batteries. They will not fit normally, but if you are gentle enough, you can make them to have contact with the charger. And now I'm charging GoPro 8 batteries, but they will move and they are easily to be knocked off from the support ports. And now for the fun part. If you have empty batteries on your GoPro 9, but it happens that you have some GoPro 8 batteries, look at this. So I can fit this gently, and there is a lot of room there, of course, but if I use something to hold the battery in, just like magic, but it detects that it's not a GoPro 9 battery, still it works, and it's now recording 5K with the GoPro 8 battery, but you need to have it fixed somehow, as it will rattle inside and it disconnects, so it shuts down instantly. But things get interesting from now on. As you can see here on the back of the charger, we get the information that the input can be around 5 to 5.5 volts and 3 amps, and the output can be 4.4 volts and 3 amps, which means that this can somehow fast charge the batteries, which is evidently not doing. So how we can do that? You know that GoPro sells a supercharger, which they call, it's a mains adapter. I have here a Xiaomi charger which has several high power ports. Each port is rated for 2.4 amps. I have a quick charge port here that can go up to 12 volts and several amps, and a PD port here for power delivery. Well, if I use the GoPro original charger cable and I plug into a regular port, I'm going to get, guess what, 0.4 amps. Slow and very slow, especially if you use two batteries. If I go to the quick charge port and wait, then it goes to 0.4 again. So very slow, especially for two batteries. So I will use this cable, which is USB Type C to Type C PD type cable, and I'm going to use this small plug here, and I'm going to connect it to the charger. And look at that, 2.5 amps already, charging both batteries, while the voltage is a bit over 5 volts. So now it's really quick charging the batteries. Well, at least it's not very quick, because you have to split this current to the two batteries. If I remove one battery, you can see it charges them with 2 amp, almost 2 amp, 1.9 amp. So this should be roughly a bit under 1 hour for a battery, and it should have been here almost 4 amps for two batteries. If this will start to charge. Alright, so the current is up again, so it's limited for 3 amps. Well, it's 2.6 amps with this. So it's something with the cable and how this communicates with the charger. So I believe GoPro does something to use their supercharger if you want to have decent battery charge time. Not very nice of them. And the same happens with the GoPro 8 adapter for charging the batteries. On quick ports and normal ports, it does just 0.5 amps, and if you use the power delivery USB port, it will go to a higher current rating, so already pumping out 1.30 something amps, and one battery is already full, so it charges pretty fast. If I remove one battery, yes, it's again an 1 hour charger, as this battery capacity is lower than the GoPro 9.1. This is rated for 1220 milliamps. Come on, camera, but you already know that, so not a big deal. So this is 1 hour charger, this is 1 hour charger, but only when using a special output port. Otherwise it's a very slow charger.